Everybody, welcome to CarolJo's. I am Carol, the owner and creator of everything that you see on CarolJo's.com. Just gotta fix my headband, sorry. So welcome in, everybody. I am waiting for all the social medias because I'm both live on YouTube and on TikTok. So I'm waiting for it to tell me that, or tell everyone else that I'm live. So once you come in, if you'd like to say hi, you sure can. I'm going to bring up the backup account so I can read comments better. And I will be going down since we are having a tutorial day. So it helps me if I can read the comments, but I only have one device to be able to do that. So I do it on TikTok. So when I'm down, I won't be able to see all the comments over on YouTube. Hi, Jade. How are you doing? All right. So as always, on TikTok, 10 shares, 10,000 likes, and we will do jewelry giveaway because we gave away all my bead soup that I had made up. I am working on getting some more bead soup, but I just didn't get a chance to finish it up today. So we will be doing the jewelry giveaway today. And what we're going to do is, in the past, we did this tutorial here for a wristlet. We're going to redo that one. I am still struggling on sometimes on the knots. So you guys, oh no, Jade, not be sick. Hi, Grammy. Oh no. Oh man. So I redid this one that I had before. I am still struggling on getting it tight enough. I still see a little bit of a gap between the beads, kind of. So I'm working on that. Hi, Sour Rose. So, but we're going to work on it. And I didn't need needles to do it this time. I've been just using the loop puller. I think that's what it's called. It's the little, they got little hooks and eyes on them or whatever, and help you get everything done. So, what else do we do here on CarolJo's besides make tutorials? We will have a bead live tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central, TikTok only. I will have Wednesday, we're going to have chat night, and that will be both with YouTube and with TikTok. Hi, Heidi. And we will be able to, just talk about whatever questions you have about making jewelry or running a small business. Thursday night, we will have another tutorial. I am going to do the tassel portion of the chain tassels on some necklaces that we made. I just want to show you different types of bead caps that I use to do it in different ways, a different chain. Hi, Chris, how are you? So we're going to be doing that on Thursday night. Friday afternoon, it's not going to be really afternoon, it's at 5 o'clock because I have a hair appointment. I get to get my hair colored. Whoop, whoop. Anyways, that's in the afternoon. So at 5 o'clock, I will be doing a jewelry sale. And at 8 o'clock, we will be doing a bead sale. Or did I change that time to 7? Let me look and see what I put down on my my post. Because now I can't remember if I said 8 or 7. So I'm going to go look. Because it'd be funny if I came on at 8 and I told you guys 7. And I don't remember. Come on. I did it at 7 o'clock Friday. So we're going to do that a little earlier because I don't like that TikTok after dark. Sorry. So we'll be doing that on Friday night. And then Saturday at 11, we will be doing a chat. Oh, yeah. I just got in a whole bunch of wire. It came in the same bag that I got these key rings and the black and white silk cord. So we will have both of those, we'll have all 3 of those items tomorrow night on the bead sale. So if you guys like this, I did the beads, the silicone beads before because I had gotten them in a different box. So I've got the keychains now and the silk cord, nylon cord. It's nylon satin cord is what that is. So we got that, and that'll be available tomorrow night. Along with, then I have 4mm size beads too. Then the 4mm all glass, just to let y'all know. All right. You guys, for the This will be 2 millimeter size cord, and they are on 10-meter rolls. It'll be just like this. Like here, I haven't opened the white, so this is exactly what you would get. I opened the black and used it already, but we're going to use the white tonight too. All right, I am going to point you guys down. So here we go. I'm going to point you down so you can see. Oh, you guys were not too much. I just, there's some other wacky people out there. So guess what? I'm not going to be around them. I'm just going to decide to not go on so late. I need to move my stuff down here. So I laid out, because we had these designs already. So I laid them out again. Can you guys see them? Let me know if you guys can see them. Because I might need to pull my table. Because the one, I can only go down so far. Is that better? Yeah, there are people that make weird comments. You guys were okay. You just made me laugh. Okay, you guys can see now. Perfect. Okay, so the tools that I'm going to need today are, I'm going to use 2 of the loop pullers. I am going to use 2 flat nose pliers, a pair of scissors to cut my cord, and a ruler to measure with, to measure my cord that I'm going to cut. Okay? I'm not calling you guys wacky. There are other wacky people. Not you guys. You guys are not wacky. And I can see why you thought that, but no, you're not wacky. All right, I'm going to use black with these beads. My pattern, and I only have 16 beads here. 16 beads will give you like a smaller wristlet size, whereas I think this one is also 16. It fits my hand better to have the 16, but other people would probably need the 20. So for me, with the wristlet, that would work. When it gets to be the 20, it is too big for me. Just to let you know. Hi, Kayla. Cookie, that is a weird question that I'm not going to answer. So, all right. Sorry, I'm like looking down here to the YouTube's question or comments. But I'm going to redo this one before the night's done. But we're going to do this one here. How I do this is that I cut off about 30 inches of the black nylon cord. So I'm just going to measure that out over here with my ruler. And it doesn't have to be exact. And it's going to be longer than you need. And I'll show you why. I do not. We have some odd questions. Whoops, I'm not going to put my thing on there. I'm going to do half of my pattern on one of the loopers, and I'm going to do the other half on the other. You can use the different sizes. This one is a 10-inch looper, and there's like 7.5-inch loopers available. You can do either size and just do half and half. Or you can put a majority of it on one and then do a part of it on another. It's whatever you want to do to get them so that they go on the piece of cord. And I'm just going to do half and half. Oh boy. So we're going to do that with this one, and we're going to do it with the other one. Okay, we do not need weird comments, please. We're a positive community over here. All right. Now, so there I have both of them half and half on here. If I make bracelets, why am I wearing bracelets? Because I like to wear bracelets. And I am wearing a bracelet. You just can't see it because it went up my shirt. So yeah. So. I would agree. So there, TikTok. So we did half and half. Yep, I am wearing bracelets. I do wear them almost every day. Now I take my thread, it's really nylon cord. We are making wristlets, Jackie. And thank you everybody who is following. And I am watching here on the TikTok to see if we get to our 10 shares and our 10K. We're getting there. Thank you, Jade. Whoops, I pulled it off because I was like not watching very well. So you just put in this cord in that looper and then push this side down. There's a little latch thing here. Can you guys see that? And we put that down and we just push the beads down. I bought them on Amazon. I ended up buying a package. It just takes me a moment to get these pulled down, everybody. There we go. We're getting them down. When it goes through the 2 beads at the one end, it takes it a little, or 2 strands because it's folded over. It takes it just a moment to get down there. But see, we got them on there. So yes, I did buy, when I got these, I got 5 of the 10-inch size and 5 of the 7.5-inch size. And it is called a loop puller, I believe. Loop. Oh dear Lord, what was it? Let me look it up, okay? So I don't tell you wrong. Let's go here. Loop turner, thank you, Heidi. I'm like, it's loop something. It's a loop turner. Oh, you guys are cracking me up. So then I just do my other one. And when you have the 2, you want to make sure that you get, sorry, I have a piece of lint on there, that your pattern goes the right way. And I got that going that way. And so I am just pulling this down. And it's like pulling when it's got this, when it goes through the double. And I'll show you what I mean by that here in just a second. So when this is here, it's doubled over. You can just take that off. And that's what makes it hard to go through, because these are only a 2mm size hole and you've got 4mm going through it. Because they're silicone, it allows you to. But yeah, I agree with you there, Grammy. And so that's why when you're first going through that part that's doubled over, it is a little bit difficult. You guys saw me. So now what you're going to do is you're going to take your key ring and put that on over this, so you don't have to add it afterwards. You can add it, but you can do it now. So there we go. The one thing, I was watching some YouTubes, and what someone showed me that made sense with this, take up here towards the top of this, because you want to leave some room for tying it. Put a knot, just a knot. So I just put the knot in there on both sides. So put a knot on this side. Doesn't have to be equal. I'll show you what the knot is for. So remember when we were trying to pull on it and you needed to have like the pullers, or if we were talking about using the pliers and doing all that kind of stuff, and it was the pliers were moving on me and you had to have them a certain way. What I figured out while watching TikTok, and there is a lady named Brooke, I'm going to give her credit for it. She's the one that taught this, and she was teaching us all how to make the wristlets too. She is on Revival Design Co. here on TikTok. I don't know if she's on YouTube, so I can't say that what she is or not. But she is on TikTok, and she makes the wristlets. She sells the wristlets. She sells the pens. She sells the beads to make these. She sells kits for the pens, and she sells kits for the wristlets. So she was, teaching everybody how to do this. And she has a lot more beads on the silicone beads than I do. Oh, great. So Sour Rose, you know who I'm talking about. She says F-bombs a lot. She reminds me of my husband, but she is very nice and she's down to earth. And I love watching her because she's such down to earth. But she said, tie your knot and then put your pliers, or if you have the puller tool, you put the puller tool on this side. And then you take your other plier and you put it here. So that after you've tied your knot, you use this to pull and to get it tight. So let me show you when you tie it. So we're going to tie this, and then we're going to tie it again. See, I live with a husband that every other word is the F word. So I'm used to it. He and I are complete opposites when it comes to that, and I don't swear and he does. Oh, good. I'm glad, you guys. So see, I got to get this on this side. So it makes, there we go. So I have my knot there. And then, so there you are on YouTube too. And I've got these where my knots are on the outside. And now you just pull it really tight. Let's see if I can get it. Whoops, I dropped one. Hold on. Yep. My husband was probably one of those students, I will admit. There we go. I didn't get this one as tight as I did before, because then they will go inside of your bead. And you can just pull it in and it will go inside the bead. Except for now, see, I didn't get it tight enough because look, I have my gap. And I am struggle busing with getting rid of the gap. Oh no, how'd that go, Jade? But after a bit, you'll get that in there. Now, to get this into your next bead here, because I'm going to have one go back this way, and I'm going to have one go this way. You do have to cut off those knots now. Oh, is that what he had to cut off the game for? I missed that. I am using a nylon cord. It's a satin nylon. Oh, no. Now, she uses a needle to go back through. Like she would take and put this on the needle and go back this way. I am having a hard time getting my needle to thread and go back. But what I figured out is if I come in here the backwards way, so here's my knot and I want to knot it here again, I go in with my looper the opposite way and put my thread on there. Shut it. Whoops, I forgot to shut it. So hold on, I got to shut it. It reminds me of a latch hook where you got to shut it. Come on, little dude. Come on. And then I can get it to pull through this way. Then I didn't even have to buy another thing. I can just use my looper again, my loop turner. And I bring in that piece all the way. And then I can start hiding my knot inside that bead. Even though I have a big honking knot in there, he's now inside that bead. I was like, holy wow. I can't do it with just one and keep it tied, Debbie. And then what she does is that she just ties a second one here. I'm going to do another one, so don't worry, Miss Joya. And then tie that second one really tight. And then pull it. Whoops. I got to do this off camera, though. If you guys can teach me how to get it tied. So then you cut it. Off camera, I will burn it. Because you can't do that on camera. Owie. And don't burn yourself. There we go. And then you can hide it in the knot inside the bead. There we go. Okay, now Yep, I am trying. This is like about the 5th time I've tried it, so I know I need to do more practice. It is a nylon satin rat tail is what they call it. And then I'm going to pull this one through, and I will have some of it for sale tomorrow night. But see, when I'm starting to pull them all together, I start losing that gap that I had, and I'm like, I don't get why. And once again, what I'm doing is I'm going around the bead with my piece here, and I'm creating a little loop here, and I made it long enough that I can get through this and then pull it really tight using my pliers. Okay, so, and then you cut this off again, and you get down there where you can get it really close, but don't cut your knot. And then you singe the end is the best way I can say it. It's with my looper, my loop turner. I call it a looper, and I keep forgetting the name of it. Hold on, let me do this side here. I got to do this off camera because you can't do this on camera. TikTok doesn't like it. I mean, I still have a little bit of a gap here, like that big, but it went away mostly. And I got to get my knots inside here, folks. So just give me a moment to fiddle with getting the knots in. It's 2 millimeters. Well, I had one in there better. There we go. Got that one in. Oh, did you hear that pop? Because my knot came undone. I was pulling so hard, I pulled my knot out. We're going to redo him. We're going to redo it. We're going to get it. I don't call this a fail. I had sold them before, Liz, and I am out. So we're going to try that one more time, but I want to keep my pattern on my table. So just give me a second. I pulled so hard, I pulled my knot out, trying to hide my knot, and it went pop. There we go. I was pulling hard on that puppy. There we go. All right, we're going to try it again. And literally the one thing that Brooke did say, and you guys are saying, oh, thank you, Kenzie. You guys are giving me all kinds of pointers. I love that. I did mine as 2 millimeter. And everybody that I had looked at, all the directions that I looked at to do this, because this is not my original idea. I will tell you guys that right now. It is not my original idea. Everybody said 2 millimeter. Twist the beads. So where do you get your silicone beads at, Miss Debbie, if we can ask? You're welcome. If you want to disclose. Not everybody discloses where. Okay. From Charlie and Kevin. Here on TikTok. Okay, thank you. I am using the loop turner. I call it the looper. Everything's a looper, can you tell? It's called a loop turner. I had to have Heidi tell me what it is because I kept forgetting the name and just called it a looper. This one is a 10 millimeter. There are 7 millimeters. And I bought a bag. It was like $10 or $12 for a bag of 5 10 inch and a bag 5 in that same bag of like 7.5 inches of what I think it is. And it makes it, see how it's got a little, it just reminds me of the latch hook thing here, where you got the hook and then this, so that you can latch on your string. So we're going to try this again. You put your string on there and close it up, and then turn this upside down and push them down. And when you got that, just that little bit that's doubled over, it takes a little bit for us to get it down there. There we go. So that's the first one. And then see how with my pattern, it goes white, gray, white, black. I want to make sure that my white is on the, when I turn it this way, is the one on the bottom, so that my pattern goes the right way. And it is. So we are going to put the second set, and I just do half and half. Not everybody does half and half. There we go. And then tie the knot. Thank you for following me. There's been a lot of people that have been following, but because I got it partway down, I don't see all the comments. So thank you to all the new followers. Yep, Revival Design, she is doing wholesale. And she's the one that taught me about the whole, do the knots on each end. Now, Debbie says that you just do one knot and pull it really tight. Is that what you do, Debbie? I want to ask you. Because when I was doing that earlier, I couldn't get my knot to stay. So that's why I was doing the double knot. Okay, I'll try one again. Whoop. But when I let it go, then it opened. No, it opened. See? And it didn't even look like I tied it. You stay, little boys. I don't know why I called them boys, but I'm going to call them boys. It's Revival Design is here on TikTok. Her name is Brooke. Hi, Crafty. Is it going to stay? Please stay. Her, and she does a lot of the silicone bead stuff. I don't know that we want to. I'm going to do this here quick. I'm going to tie the, see, it untied again. I'm going to tie the knot on this one. That's why I was doing the double. Thank you. You are awesome for telling me that. Because you can put it on, but it's hard. So thank you for telling me. I forgot to put my keychain on. So that's why I was having to do the double knot. So I would do, just like I did for my, when I make my, what am I trying to say? Stretchy bracelets. Are you talking the stretchy bracelets? Crafty? So that's why, unless let's try this. I'm going to do two this way. That's what I was just all of a sudden thinking. Thank you, Julie. Yee, nope, that doesn't work. So I'm going to have to do two. So I do it like this and like this. Then I got to go. Whoop. You want to do wire bracelets too, Crafty? And what do you mean by wire? Are you talking like wire with a toggle clasp, or are you talking wire wrapping? So then I take, and this is what's easiest for me when I've been practicing this, is I take my looper backwards. And I'm going to pull that string through. I cannot get this to string on a on a needle. Okay. Got it through this way. I'm going to do it through the other way before I knot both ends. So just cut that off. Whoops, I forgot to do it this way, backwards. And if you can get it through with the needles, I just can't get this string to go through with a needle. I could when I did them before with a different type of string, but that string did not hold knots very well. So with that being said, that's why I use the looper. Ah, okay. I'm going to twist to see if I can get that over that. It worked. Thank you for the twist idea. I just twisted that over it. And then she goes through and leaves a little loop. So I've gone all the way around. I use my finger to make a loop, go all the way around the beads, come through the loop, grab your pliers to pull. There we go. But see, I still have a lot of room. I got to work on that room thing. So you guys are seeing, I'm new at this. This isn't, once again, loop around that bead and then pull on this end. Okay, I'm going to cut this off and cut this one off. I'm going to burn them off camera so you guys can't see the flame and I get in a no-no. Okay. Oh, I do have it on. Good. And she has the butane tool. You can get that. I just don't plan on getting the butane right now. There we go. Yep, this is a keychain. It's called a wristlet keychain. There we go. You can still see I got to cover that one up. But hey, I got it. I will be fidgeting with getting that covered up. I'm not pulling on it. I am spinning the beads to get it covered up. Like, there we go. Ah, I still got to fidget with it. Does she? Well, let me try. Because I pulled it so much. The one thing for babies, and for teething and that type of thing, there is a certification to get for these. There is another lady on TikTok, and I cannot think of her name right now for the life of me. She actually has the certification for her beads and stuff. I did not get that certification for these beads. I'm going to use the poker or the looper because he's got a pokey. Nope. Let's do this. You guys are great for ideas. Thank you. That's what I love about this. This is not something I created. I just thought I would try it. I got 2 of mine out and I got 1 in, and I'm going to keep playing. Because I got them to cover up on this one. So this is the one I made earlier, and I got them to cover up. They are inside of there. Oh, yeah. And there are some that you can get that are certified. I did 16 on mine. And the reason being is I have a smaller wrist. Thank you. And thank you for my shirt. I like my shirt. I got to give you guys the email. I got the list of those of you that want to know about my headband. I just have not had a chance to do it. So I did 16 beads on here. because it fits mine. You can do them larger and have 20 or whatever, however many you want. But for me personally, 16 fits me. Like that. So yeah. And you guys can laugh because I'm going to tell you guys, I'm going to bring you up for a second. I'm doing the headbands. My headbands are like a yoga style. They are like to my head. I did not see, Kendra, your comment. What was your comment? After I tie, using darning. Oh, I have darning needles. Thank you, Kendra. Let me try that. I've got the needles. I just cannot get them in there. Let me try the needle. Thank you. My headbands. I wonder which side it wants to go to. I think I got this one too big and it doesn't want to go in there. Let me try the other one here. I got my headbands to help me with when I'm growing my hair out. I'm trying to grow the hair out. I got one in. I got two in. I'm working on the third. And he's a big, he's the double one, so I don't know that I'm going to get him in. Oh, no, that's okay. I'm using it to poke it in. Because so when you said darning needle, Missy, it's making me think if I poke it in. And I got it to work on two, but this one is too big. I need to work on it. Try burning it again? Okay. Let me try. I'm smushing it together. No, these don't move. So I'm trying to grow my hair out. So if you guys really notice, this is all the longer my hair is. It's not very long. But when you look at from the front, I think it's daggone cutie for trying to grow my hair out. And then it's not tall enough to go up in the ponytail. So these headbands work in the back to hold my hair up. So. Oh no, Cindy. I have 15 millimeter. Yep, I'm going to make one more. So I made this one before as one of my practice ones because I'm learning how to do this with you guys. I am not an expert, and I really, truly love that you guys are putting all the comments in there and helping each other out. That's what this community is about helping each other out. So this one was easier for me to do. This was my second try, and we even redid it. And you can tell I've got my knots. I had this one that we did with the wrong kind of stuff. I'm going to cut it apart. And I'm going to use the white on it and redo this one. So hold on while I take my beads off, and then I'm going to point you guys down. I can send you guys the link, Heidi, too. When I send it out, I'll include you in on the email. It might be something I do next week. Okay. I want to get this one cleaned out. Where did that needle go? There it is. He's got a little bit of string in him, and I want to get that all out. There we go. Got it. Okay. So now I'm going to put you down. Yep, I got ya, Joya. I don't want to lose my phone off of my holder here. And I'm going to point you guys down too. Okay, I'm going to use white this time instead of black because these are lighter color beads. Cutting off my big piece, getting that ready. There we go. Okay. My loop turner. I'm going to call it a looper, guys. And I know that's not the right name. Thank you, Liz, for the rose. Whoop, I had one trying to fly away. So when you guys make the wristlets, do you use just silicone beads only, or do you guys put the rhinestones on them? Does anybody use them with the glow in the darks? Okay, I'm going to start with pink again. I cut 30 inches off. And Crafty, are you going to be able to watch on Saturday at 11 Central? Okay. Okay, because I've seen those. Okay, so if you, I will do, I'll do a tutorial while we're having our chat on that. Yep, I'm using silicone beads, for the stretchy. While we do the chat, we can make a stretchy while we're doing that and talk, okay? And the reason why I'll do the tutorial during that, is because of, I'll be off for my vacation. So I won't have enough time to do tutorials the week after, okay? All right, so I got my 2. I'm going to take 1 and put this on there. After I get the beads on, but before I tie, if you guys don't mind, we do giveaways here on mine. I have a lot of new people here tonight, so we do giveaways. It will be 9 o'clock your time then, because you're Pacific time then. So I'm going to put the beads on, and then we're going to do our giveaway. And once again, I made sure that we had our on there on the right way so that my pattern is there. I will use a 0.8 millimeter. Hi, Marianne. Okay, so I have these on my there, and I'm going to put my ring on so I don't forget to do that. Thank you for the gift, Marianne. So I got this. I'm going to put it back on there, down for just a moment. You put some on one because this is not big enough for all the beads to fit on one. That's why, Rose. Or not Rose, you're Joya. Oh my Lord. Sorry, Joya. All right. So I've got a couple of people on YouTube and I have a bunch here on TikTok. I'm going to do a number between 1 and 50. You can put the number in the chat here in just a moment. All right. First person to guess it right, either on TikTok or on YouTube, will win a piece of jewelry. I'm not going to pick the jewelry up because I'm going to watch both sides so that I can see who's going to win first here. And it looks like TikTok, we have a couple of winners, or one winner. It is La Vida Links by Ash. You are the winner. Valentina came in second. The number was 35. I'm going to write down the name really, really, really quick. And someone else got it before I'm showing you guys. Vida Links by Ash. I'll tell you how I can get your information to send it to you here in a second. Okay, so I'm going to exit. There we go. You are going to win. I had to get her name written down before I lost it. Let's see. I'm going to pick out a piece of jewelry here. Oh. We are going to do this necklace here. It is made with acrylic paint that is poured, and then we cut it and make it into jewelry. It is on an 18-inch cord here, or chain. So that's what it looks like. Thank you. I love my 49ers. Yep, my paint pour. Yep. And so now, today is 3/4. Okay. I write the dates down so I don't forget. You're very, very welcome. Now, so I can get your address to mail this to you, can I have a favor? that CJS logo up by the CarolJo's, and then down below, if you hit those two, it takes you to my bio. In my bio, there is a link tree that you can tap on. The first item in that link tree is called address information for live events. If you can fill that out, then I can mail this to you. All right. So I got that for you. Yes, I'm excited for everybody that's new. Now, you guys are helping me out here with getting this. Now we're back to finishing this up. So we are going to make the knot. And I'm just going to ask those of you. Ah! You're very, very welcome. I'm glad you're new here and that you won. We love new people because it just means our community is growing and we get to share our knowledge with everybody. Well, hello, Beads from the Heart by Sandra. So I'm like looking for someone that does this. So I've just tied a regular, just one knot. And when I do that, it will like come undone. It doesn't stay. Do one more. Okay, thank you, Kendra. Oh, good, because I am learning, we're all learning this one together. So then I did my other knot. Now pull it really tight. Oh my gosh. Hey. I got it. It is tighter than tight right now. All right. And I did it with my hands. That puppy is tight. Whew. Okay. I know. If I'm going to do these more, I will do the knot grippers. I do all kinds of different things here. And so now, see, and I tried doing the darning needle with this one earlier when I was off camera, and I couldn't get it to like thread through here. So that's the thing that was like bugging me, is that I couldn't. Oh, maybe I got it now. I got it. I got it. I got it finally. You guys are talking me through this. Then I'll go through the one and I'll pull that in. Oh, I just pulled that off, but I got that there. Okay. Hey, I hid the knot already. Yep, I did use my pliers to pull it through. So now I've got to do it on this side. So let me get this one. You guys are awesome. Thank you. I don't want to go through too much. All right, now go back through. Grabbing my needle and pulling it through. Oh. You guys, it's working. I don't have any. You guys help me. Thank you. And then I tie the knot that she was showing, which was like around and then come up through here. I have a really big long end. Go in there. He went right on in. Holy buckets. Oh, we are not like that at all here, Kendra. I did it that way too. Chrissy, I was doing that earlier. Yep. Oh, no. I know what you mean. And that's one of the things that I want you guys. Look, it worked. I want you guys to know this is a truly positive area. What you guys are all doing is what I really, truly want to see happen and to grow. Because guess what? I don't know everything. Not anything. I don't know everything, and neither does everybody else. So for us to be able to do this, and you guys are helping me, makes me so happy that everybody is here. So you guys have really, truly made my night. All right, now I'm going to cut my ends off. Oh, you guys have like truly excited me. I thought my husband was going to come in. So I got that one cut off, and then I'm going to burn this one. Yep, I'm going to do that here, Cindy. I'm going to cut this. You can't do the burning part on TikTok. They don't allow it on live. So I'm going to do that off of here. Hallelujah. I'm just excited. You guys have made my night. Yes. And I just got in a few of the beads. I don't normally do silicone beads, but we were doing it because someone asked. And look at, I'm so excited. Thank you, everybody. Yes, it truly, guess what? Everything is about being a village, raising kids, doing businesses, anything. Ooh, you have to all do it together. I am going to come up on both my YouTube and on my TikTok here. I am so excited you guys all found me tonight to help me through this. And I only did it with, we're at 15, like that. And I only did it with 16 because I have a smaller wrist. I don't know if I'm going to plan on selling these type scenario because there's a lot of people out there that do it. And I want you all to have fun and be able to do it together, you know, whatever you want to do. So literally, I did these 3 for myself. So now I have different ones. They will match some of my purses. So I'm excited. Yes, you could do the focals. I didn't buy any focals because there are so many different focals out there. Okay, that would be great. And so I literally, where I do a lot of my purchasing from, these are 15 millimeter. There was so many focals, but they were not inexpensive. Yes, I just started watching Brooke, and she cracks me up. The second one that I did is my one that turned out the least, but with your guys' help, and you can even see how much tighter I got it with your guys' help. Literally. And in 7 days, I will still be on here, Miss Joya. So I am so happy. You guys made my day. You will not believe it. I'm going to tell, when you guys are going to laugh, I get off here and tell my husband. Yep, I will still be here in 7 days. Oh, and I saw somebody that said because I sourced it, I literally have seen somebody that said because I sourced it, I'm not going to tell anybody. I sell, just to let you guys know, I don't usually sell the silicone beads, but I sell a lot of the other beads for doing jewelry and that type of thing. And the one thing is I don't hide where I source my beads because guess what? If you want to spend the time sourcing them, I'm okay with it. But you know what you guys have proven to me over and over and over again is that because you guys, it really goes back to when you do business, you find someone that you put your trust in and that you want to connect with and that type of thing. And because of that, you guys are okay with me doing the sourcing and getting the beads and doing it that way. So yes, so I will always. Yep. And I was going to say, Brooke is Revival Design Co. And she has she has like the focal beads, you know, one of hers is a lot of the F's. It has F in the middle and then it has like all the words around it. She has that kind of focal bead. She has a ton of focal beads, and she just started doing wholesale for the focals and for all of the solid colors and for the patterns. And she's got the rhinestones, and she calls what she calls the bumper beads, which I would call a rondelle. And oh, I would tell you guys where I get my stuff from. And if you guys want to know, you just ask. Yep. It's Revival Design Co. on TikTok. And if you guys want to, I literally, when I saw how she's doing hers, I wouldn't have a problem. Like I have always said, I will support other small businesses. And she is just hitting it out of the park. I would share her if she's the person that if you want any type of silicone or the rhinestones to make the pens, to do the wristlets, she is your supplier for it, is what I would say. Because the suppliers that I have gone to, I can't get the what she has. I have seen another person on TikTok that has a wholesale business that you can buy beads through, but she doesn't even tell you what the prices are until you pay a certain price to be a wholesaler. And I'm like, I don't want to pay the price just to find out what the price of the beads are, because it wasn't in an expensive amount. So when I saw Brooke's business plan, I was like, she's the type of person I would want to do business with. So I will happily share that with you guys. But I had fun doing this tonight, and I had fun because you guys were all here supporting me through doing this. I am just so excited. Yep, I've seen her too. She's got some really cute ones. The one that I see on TikTok, it is her name is Brooke, and the business name is Revival Designs Co. And she's got the silicone. All she deals with is silicone. And like for me, tomorrow night, I have got some of the cord that you guys, if you guys want to buy cord, I will have, whoa, I just hit my nose with that. I'll have this tomorrow night in 10 it's 2mm size cord, but they're 10mm size rolls. I will have those available. I will have the lobster class key rings available. And oh, I love coming live. And you know what? If you're trying to get to that live part, we're all supporting each other. So if you guys want to go and support, it's the Beads from the Heart by Sandra. You guys can go follow her and help her get to her 800. So I'm going to follow you on my backup account right now. There we go. All right. No, I do not have the crimp tubes. The reason being is crimp tubes change in price because of them being sterling silver. I will, I just go out and Google on Amazon and buy them from there, in all honesty. I just bought some the other day, and they, for 100 was $11. But the price fluctuates because it's sterling silver. You're very welcome. Yep, I cannot get them through any supplier any cheaper. So I would say go, and I feel bad for saying that. There's just certain things that I cannot get at a lower rate, that it just doesn't make sense. And I know I'm going to ask this because I can't remember who said they needed a memory wire cutter. If I can ask. And I can't remember, was it Chris K? Did you say you needed one? There's a reason why I am asking. Heidi. Okay. It was Heidi. I found them the other day. I told you I got some that I probably will not sell or get more to sell. I got them in these little boxes. These are mini ones. So I didn't know if you wanted a mini one. We got to 20K. We can do another giveaway. Okay, we have one person over here on YouTube, so you get to play too. We're going to do a number again. Since we have them on both, I'll watch it. We're going to do a number between 51 and 100 this time. So go ahead, everybody, and put your guesses. Nope, those are not flush cutters. I don't have any flush cutters right now. Do the number between 51 and 100 in the chat on both YouTube and TikTok, and the first person to get it right that is not La Vida Links by Ash. You can still play. Oh, we got a winner over on TikTok here. Sorry. Levon, you are really close. Jade, you are the winner. And then Midwest Hobbies House Julie came in second, and there was a third one. The number was 67. Yvonne, you were so close. We're not going to play again. There we go. So let's see what Miss Jade is going to win. Let's see what we got in here. I'm trying not to get earrings, too. Hey, I have a glass pendant. Miss Jade. It is this style of glass pendant. So we've got where you got that silver with the blue lines, and then the back side is the amber color. So that's what's coming through there. Oh, you need spacers. I knew somebody said that. So that one is for Miss Jade. Okay, I will do that. All right. And I will write down spacers. Okay, thank you, Kendra. I'm going to follow you here. So I'm going to follow you on my backup. So I got you. I appreciate that. You guys have a great night. Tomorrow night, bead sale, 8 p.m. on TikTok only. Wednesday, we're going to do chat night. So then we can all just come and join me both on TikTok and YouTube. And we're just going to be talking. Thursday, we will be doing the tutorial on the tassel making with chain. Friday, we will be 5 p.m. will be jewelry sale on TikTok and Facebook group. And then 7 o'clock will be TikTok only for a bead sale. Then Saturday at 11 a.m. will be a chat time, and I will do the stretchy during that. All times are central for all of you that are new. So it was great having you all here tonight. I appreciate you all helping me out. Exciting times. I'm so excited about where we are going with this. So everybody have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central. Bye, everybody.